is just fantastic.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through the Vlogmas Day 11 video titled Travelling spelled incorrectly with lymphedema at £500 full stop. I've already corrected the spelling, lack of capital on the T I guess could be added to that, and at £500. Those are long behind. You should probably go with nearer 600 because you're desperate to get on that TV show. Majority dislike and even more comments than before, over 1,000 at time of recording. Ignoring my comment of course. Yeah, Tommy stares are what's causing the knee problems, not the extra £350-400 you're carrying around. And the title of the thumbnail is everything just a joke to you? Travelling with lymphedema at £600, fixed it for you Gorley. Am I the only one that finds Tommy filming the full body shot so eerie? And the breakup is coming. Now, the thumbnail has been highlighted. This is the thumbnail. Yesterday, Amber had a KFC thumbnail. Today, a Boiga. Yes, I said it that way on purpose. Thumbnail. To me, she's teasing mukbang stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if she started to do that again. The problem she has is, she was doing it when she was in the 400s, 500s, 600s. She doesn't want to be seen doing that again, even though that does get her views. It's actually one of the most impressive traits she possesses, that she won't go back and do what makes her money, because she apparently cares about something, which she does not. And I should also point out, just because it is quite impressive she has the conviction not to do a mukbang, it is equally not because we know she's doing them away from camera. We'll call that AFC for the time being. In this video, Amber is going home. How exciting. Without her cat.
Hello, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. How are you guys doing today? So, I am tired. I think I got 2 hours of sleep. So I woke up at 4 a.m. We left the house at 5:30 a.m. Right now, currently, oh my god, I have Twinkie for literally, what is happening?
I could tell you what you're doing really, but you won't like the answer. I'll shoot though with a few softer ones. You were intentionally chewing over the top to draw attention to it. You're trying to look like you belong in the 80s, but you can't wear the bright pink Spanx that they wore back then when they were working out. You were telling us you've done something, but not shown us you doing anything. You're sat in a car. It's your office 2.0 as you get ready to leave. Now, is it your mum driving you home or Tommy? If it's Tommy, then already the promise of looking for your cat is broken. Although I can't imagine for a moment Tommy's going to do it anyway. And much like the internet at this point, I believe your cat is no longer on this mortal coil, place. Which sucks.
My camera is like stopping recording and I don't know why. We need to record. It's Vlogmas, folks.
You do need to record. 100% I agree. Because it's Vlogmas, and you need to get that sweet, sweet coin. Although if you're anything like my channel, there's no chance you're making much at the moment. Don't even try me. And no, I'm not begging for it. I've accepted this, alright? Point is, you've done nothing. The only difference is you get more views than I do. But your views, because you're not even hitting the 8-minute mark, doesn't even translate to mid-roll ads. Which means you're not making anything really, and you know this. I would be surprised if at the end of this month you make more than, I would say, £2,500, and I'll say that maybe $2,500 because even with 700,000-800,000 views, if you're not getting mid-roll ads, you're not doing well. Your CPM is kind of flat. If you earn more than that, you'll use it as an excuse to earn more next year doing equally nothing, if you get that far anyway.
So yes, I am currently at the airport in Chicago. If you guys don't know, I am going back home to Oklahoma. It's honestly with a heavy heart, but I know it's the right choice for me right now.
You say it's the right choice for you right now with the inflection. I assume what you mean by that is you and Tommy have realised this isn't the relationship for you, and you're willing to lose Rarity as collateral. A worthy sacrifice to the gods so that you can continue to be Amber. I had this discussion yesterday, or the day before. I think it might have been Sunday. I had this discussion and we'd all agreed that the best thing to do would be get a hotel, even if it's 1-star motel, and find your cat. Wisconsin is nowhere near Oklahoma, okay? So you do have to prioritize here. You can say the best thing for you, but you are not the priority. You're secondary to finding your cat and then getting them all microchipped and collared. This isn't complicated, Tubbs.
Anyways, the sunset on the way here, phenomenal. Like, look at how pretty. Like, it doesn't even do it justice through the camera, like, whatsoever. Okay, so why I'm at the airport? No, I'm not taking a plane.
I'm gonna guess a few reasons. 1, you're afraid of flying for no good reason whatsoever. 2, you'd have to book extra seats because there's no way you're getting one seat and you won't fit into one seat. And 3, because even though you can't be trusted with your pets, you sure as hell won't trust the airport with your pets.
So we drove here. We're getting a van to drive the rest of the way to Oklahoma because Tommy's just gonna catch a flight the next day to come back home for her. But yeah, we've been on the road since 5:30 and it's currently 8:50.
Well, that seems like a remarkably complicated and unnecessary thing to do, I guess, but at the same time, equally it makes some sense because it's a 19-hour journey both ways. Must be a really hard goodbye for you two. And I'm guessing your mum was too busy to come and pick you up, so I guess you won't be getting that fridge magnet she missed out on in... was it Iowa? Ohio? Idaho? Uraho? I don't know. One of those.
So, been a little over 3 hours, and we still have like almost 12 hours to go. So that's kind of hectic. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw on the YouTube channel Major Kill, he started saying the word hectic as well. You're not young enough? Stop it. Both of you. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Stop misusing the language that we give you, one of the most spoken languages on the planet, and bastardizing it to try and seem hip. You've already got that chewing gum in your mouth, and I'm surprised you haven't swallowed it yet. Nothing about what you're doing counts, by definition, as hectic. It sounds like moving. It sounds like relocating. It sounds like someone's outstayed their sodding welcome and needs to go home. Minus one fur baby that they don't care about.
This is what it looks like on the inside. It's actually really nice. So, this is going to be my spot for the next 12 hours. What is that? Oh, I think that's like a snow scraper, ice scraper thingy-majigger. So we're still in Illinois. I'm in some random bathroom. It's 11:38. So we were driving for about 2 hours and we wanted to stop to take a pee break. We're also going to get some water to drink. My legs hurt really bad.
You know what'll help, Amber? Doing some exercise. Stretches will do you some good. Not the standing on the spot and doing the marching thing, no. None of that waddling stuff. If you're a thud, I'm really sorry. Building work next door. You will find if you do stretches, not like Shawn Michaels with his muscle arm pump thing when the fireworks behind him. Yeah, that thing I can't show because it's a copy. That stuff. Do some stretches. It'll do some good. Although you might claim Canklegate. Take 2 electric boogaloo, I guess.
And they're swollen for sure. I've been having massive knee problems because of the stairs at Tommy's house. So it's making my legs like super stiff.
Then you know what you should do, Amber? See the previous audio and play it here as well. You were there for a while. If the stairs bothered you that much, you could have just relocated to one row on the ground floor. Not the basement, not the first floor. The ground floor. I know you don't really like doing stairs. We know this because you can't realistically get up them without having to lean too much to one side and you need a support rail made out of adamantium. But you know as well as I do is you're going to get heavier and heavier while not keeping your weight in check. You desperately need to, get it under control, bring your weight down to a reasonable number, reasonable by your standards that is, and then commit to an absolute life-changing thing of not being Amberlynn. Although, since you're leaving without your cat, I can't imagine you'll be able to call yourself Amberlynn Reid, the YouTuber vlogger extraordinaire, for much longer, because your audience are going. They're just too hectic for you.
Very painful, I will say.
I am, on behalf of the internet, going to insert the remark that undoubtedly came into everyone's head when you said that. Nobody cares. Because they care about one thing that is superseding your existence and discomfort, because apparently you're a me-seeks. Your cat is vastly on the internet more important than your knees, your cankles, your crack, and any other discomfort you have.
Alright, it's lunchtime. We got steak and shake. We literally got the exact same thing. We both got a French fry. Both got a garlic burger. So I had one of these years ago. Well, I've had a couple of them, let's be real. But it's been years. Oh, she blurry.
Oh wait, so let's be real, you actually do have a bonus sandwich? Oh, that's interesting. I've never known you to be so honest about it. It's an off-the-cuff remark, but that honesty is refreshing. Have you considered doing that for the majority of your videos? Because nothing you've ever done in the past has been truthful, has it really? Everyone remembers the nonsense you came out with when you did Shrimpgate. That was something. It's not as funny to me as the likes of Chantel's Snatchgate, but that's a different kind of funny. Let's
do a taste test. Look at all that garlic, like, seasoning on top. Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Did they give us napkins?
Yes, this is my napkin dance. And I really like their french fries. Are super, like, skinny.
Now this is where I'm a bit surprised, because Amber's admitted having more than one burger. Essentially we've got 18 seconds of her eating a burger and tasting some skinny fries. That's intriguing to me because we all know the majority of her views in the past came from 10 to 15 minute videos of her just eating. My reason for highlighting it is because this is where the thumbnail comes from, which to me is a bit crappy really. Either she took the photo separately or she went and found that screenshot. Finding the screenshot is possible now, so it seems a bit redundant. How dull is your video that you managed to get it from an 18-second clip? Essentially, I'm pointing out the clickbaity part of this video.
Skinny legend, babe! For anyone wondering, that is something that we do all the time, where we don't take the paper fully off the straw and then we blow it at the other person.
You mean like literally every single person that gets those crappy paper straws? I'm going to insert an additional because you're the type of girl to have metal ones or plastic ones of your own. Paper ones are trash. Anyone that thinks otherwise is a defective human being. When I take over this world, you're going first or second. I have yet to decide. UK politicians are first.
You like it? It doesn't have onion. She always takes her onions off of her burgers.
Dumb question, but over here we can ask for them to be without onions. Is that not a thing over there?
Y'all, the sun is in my eyeballs. Okay, so it's 2 p.m. and we just finished our food. It was super tasty. Now we have like 7 hours and like 55 minutes to go. So I think we're making like really good time, and I'm telling you, my legs are so stiff and they hurt so bad. I'm just like, girl, what are you doing?
I want to ask the audience, because perhaps this might be better from somebody who would have these leg pains. Is it normal to seem jovial while talking about your leg pain? Or milking it for attention? Is it normal? I mean, I feel like it's being intentionally inserted to then justify the title, when she could just put the title as Going Home. Maybe she could start singing that Daughtry song. I'm not saying I want to hear Amber sing, but it would be quite, well, it might get views.
Alright guys, we are currently in St. Louis. You guys, I just have to show you more of the beauty. Look at the arch, the water, the bridges, the city. It's just such a vibe. Take it all in, folks. Take it all in.
You're right, there's nothing quite as attractive as seeing an entire concrete landscape with a bit of water down the middle.
Okay, so it is 4:06 p.m. We have 6 hours to go. I'm about to take another pee break. Plus, we had to get gas. I'm also really craving like a Milky Way, so might have that as well. It's windy, but it feels so good. Okay, let's pee.
So magically, Amber is managing to stretch this video out as well as I do a response video. Congratulations. I'm baffled by the constant need to tell us these minor details that don't matter. I'm also impressed with the fact that she has suddenly perked up in a way she had not throughout all of Vlogmas. This has been a prevalent problem, yet suddenly upon finding out she's going, or deciding to go back to Oklahoma, the smile is trying to return. Amber is finding her stride, as it were. And on that note of stride,
You know, just stretching my legs, walking in circles.
when your shins look like they have turtle shells on the front, body armour and plating that should not exist, akin to that of one of the Slatterns' foreheads back in the day, you know something is wrong with your legs. Now, considering all the money you've wasted over the years, I'm somewhat surprised you haven't, now that you've had some major surgery in the past, not explored major surgery to help your legs. It would make some sense to seek medical professional assistance, as opposed to WebMDing all the other problems you claim to have. Those legs look ridiculous, by the way, and I would not be surprised if your knees just gave out in the near future and you were well and truly bedbound.
And then I like to do this bit. Yeah.
The sunlight looks good on your face from this. It's the golden hour.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Oh, do look at that, you did insert the marching part I'd forewarned about. It doesn't count as any form of leg lift because it lacks consistency. Also, you don't have the strength to lift your leg that high. Nearest you can make it appear you have is when you sit down and your knees are roughly where your chest is.
Alright guys, it is dark now, and we have 4 hours to go. Not only did we get to experience the sunrise, but we also got to experience the sunset. So that's what I'm showing you right now. But right now I think we're in Missouri. I don't know, everything is like running together, to be honest, and the weather change is crazy. Like,
quick question, you're a vlogger, you talk about doing things, you show us things that you might be experiencing. I say might because I'm not convinced half the time. Why don't you vlog your journey itself from inside the car with you two talking to each other? Why aren't you vlogging and doing... You could make this into something more interesting than you just telling us what has happened. You're basically a recap channel. That's what you are. Oh, I did this, and this. And spoiler, this happened next. But you're not... Oh, you know what? I'm baffled by this. Your Vlogmas is great, by the way. You're doing fantastic work.
yes, it's cold. Yes, we have the heater on. But I'm telling you, Wisconsin is a different type of cold that I've never in my life felt. Like, literally so cold that it hurts. Okay, so I'm doing some walking, and the best way I can describe my legs is they literally feel like cement. So that's what I'm experiencing. Hello. Okay, so it's currently 9:40. We have less than 2 hours to go, and then I'll officially be home. Right now I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which I've actually never been here before.
As you can tell from the edits, I'm having far too much fun picking up on random noises she makes. I think I might be able to turn that into a ho-ho-ho, which is coincidentally an apt descriptor.
When we got off to go onto a different road, like, there was Hard Rock Cafe, and it was just like lit up to the nines, and I was like, oh my god, that place looks so fun. What even is Hard Rock Cafe? I don't even know. But we stopped to get some Arby's, and I only ate half of it, but let me show you what I got. It's like this French dipped roast beef thing. I don't even know, but it's pretty tasty, not gonna lie. Now I'm just gonna stretch my legs. So Arby's.
See what I mean about being a recap channel? They're content thieves at the best of times. Who'd you rip the sunset view off? Come on, be honest.
I have to pee so bad. We were at Arby's. The lobby's closed. They won't let me use the restroom. Understandable. I come to a Quick Trip. Restroom closed. What kind of luck?
I have a few queries here. One is about preparing to travel. I've always found it to be smarter when you travel. If you do a travel stop, that's fine, but don't seek to have something to eat at every single one of them like you do, or a drink. You may be a dainty queen, but you apparently have the bladder of a thimble. You also gave us one of those bait clips that have been in every single video this month. This time it was below your chest, which, oddly enough, looked very similar to your shins, which I might now dub your second tits.
Like, I genuinely have to pee. I'm literally gonna go across the store to use the men's restroom. Not even joking. All right, you guys, so I'm not gonna lie, this road trip was a roller coaster of emotions for a million different reasons. Maybe I'll talk more about it in future Vlogmas videos. I don't really know, but...
Part of me's not surprised you didn't end with a clip of you when you got home, walked in through your front door, perhaps unpacked, unwinded, because I think you and Tommy broke up. Personally, that's what I think. I don't think you two are going to work out, so I think you went your separate ways and somehow managed to convince Tommy to drive you there and then get a flight home. And I think you paid for that as well, to be honest. Maybe rarity is part of the severance. Anyway, this was an absolutely Nontent vlog, and I fully expect you to embellish in the future and talk about how horrible Tommy was, but you're going to keep it private because, you know, Amber's a secret.
Very moist, miss. Ew.
Meggy moist, miss.